In recent years, Hollywood has quietly embraced a new form of perfection. A single medication, originally created to treat diabetes, has quietly transformed into the industry's most sought-after shortcut to thinness. Ozempic, along with its relatives Mounjaro and Wegovy, has shifted from a life-saving medical treatment to a beauty accessory. Once reserved for patients managing serious health conditions, these drugs now circulate in celebrity circles as if they were another luxury commodity, a new tool to sculpt the body, sharpen the face, and accelerate transformations that used to take years of discipline. The allure is understandable. Ozempic's active ingredient, semaglutide, mimics a hormone that regulates appetite and blood sugar, helping patients feel full faster and consume less. For individuals struggling with obesity, it is revolutionary. For those already slim, it is a temptation, a way to shave pounds, fine-tune jawlines, and appear effortlessly lean. Hollywood, where appearances define opportunity, quickly turned this medical tool into a status symbol. The line between necessity and vanity blurred, and the culture of pharmaceutical perfection took root. Claudia Oshry, honesty in the age of secrecy. Claudia Oshry, widely recognized as Girl with No Job, became one of the first public figures to openly acknowledge using Ozempic. Her approach was unflinchingly honest, in contrast to the usual Hollywood secrecy. Over the course of a year, she lost 70 pounds, and her transformation was undeniable: a slimmer face, a defined jawline, and a new confidence. But Claudia's openness revealed more than weight loss. She documented the side effects candidly: hair thinning, nausea, and the relentless hunger that returned after stopping the drug. Her story became a cautionary tale about the hidden costs of rapid weight loss. In Hollywood, transformation is often presented as effortless, but Claudia's honesty exposed the human struggle behind the headlines: the fatigue, the body chemistry changes, and the psychological toll. Patti Stanger, cosmetic intervention meets the shortcut. Millionaire matchmaker Patti Stanger exemplifies how Hollywood transforms solutions into performances. When she appeared at a red carpet event in 2024 looking dramatically slimmer, fans immediately noticed a striking difference: approximately 30 pounds had vanished. Stanger openly acknowledged using semaglutide, revealing that she initially experienced severe acid reflux on Ozempic and had to switch to Mounjaro, a stronger GLP-1 alternative. Her story highlighted a new challenge in the age of rapid weight loss drugs: the visual consequences. To avoid the notorious Ozempic face, hollowed cheeks and sagging skin, Stanger supplemented with cosmetic fillers. Even with cutting-edge medication, the pursuit of perfection required artistry. Sunny Hostin, television pressure and rapid transformation. Sunny Hostin, co-host of The View, experienced her own pandemic transformation. Like millions of Americans, she gained 40 pounds during lockdown, but unlike the average viewer, she faced the national spotlight upon returning to in-person broadcasting. The pressure was immense. Millions of eyes scrutinized every frame, every angle, every detail. To manage the weight, Sunny turned to Mounjaro. The results were swift: her face became more angular, her cheekbones more pronounced, and her overall presence on camera changed dramatically. Yet she spoke about it sparingly, hinting at the discomfort of publicly navigating a medically assisted transformation. Sunny's story demonstrates the intersection of performance, expectation, and the private use of pharmaceuticals to meet public standards. Lauren Manzo, a journey of incremental change. Lauren Manzo from The Real Housewives of New Jersey offers another perspective, one of partial necessity. Over 3 years, Lauren lost 42 pounds through lifestyle changes alone: diet, exercise, and habit reform. When she added Mounjaro to lose an additional 8 pounds, the public reaction was intense. Fans accused her of taking a shortcut, even though most of her weight loss was achieved naturally. Her experience underscores a cultural shift: even those who have done the hard work of transformation feel compelled to accelerate the final steps through pharmaceutical means. The availability of a drug that promises rapid, visible results creates a pressure cooker environment in which slow progress is no longer enough. Brooke Shields, The paradox of rapid facial changes. Brooke Shields has spent decades embodying Hollywood beauty standards without succumbing to extreme interventions. But her appearance at the 2025 SAG Awards surprised audiences. Her face appeared sharper, her collarbones more pronounced, and her frame noticeably leaner than anyone had seen in years. Medical experts noted the telltale signs of rapid fat loss, hollowed cheeks, subtle sagging, and an appearance paradoxically both thinner and older. Shields' transformation sparked debate. Was this the result of medication, cosmetic procedures, or both? Her story reflects the cruel reality of modern Hollywood. Even icons of grace are not immune to the pressures of perfection, and the pursuit of thinness can come at a visual and emotional cost. Julianne Hough, athletic discipline meets pharmaceutical intervention. Known for her dancer's body, Julianne Hough has always epitomized peak fitness. But her appearance at the 2025 Oscars sparked alarm among fans and experts alike. Her collarbones were sharply visible, her cheeks hollowed, and her overall frame appeared fragile. While she has not publicly confirmed using any weight loss drugs, her transformation fits the pattern of rapid pharmaceutical-assisted weight reduction observed across Hollywood. The implications are significant. When even the most disciplined and fit individuals resort to these interventions, it highlights the relentless cultural pressure to maintain not just fitness, but perfection. Hough's situation demonstrates the tension between natural athletic discipline and the allure of pharmacological shortcuts. Meghan Trainor and Daryl Sabera, a shared journey. Meghan Trainor's post-pregnancy transformation offers insight into another dimension of the Ozempic phenomenon, the normalization of these drugs as lifestyle tools rather than medical necessities. Following the birth of her second child in 2023, Trainor and her husband, Daryl Sabera, both began taking Mounjaro. They framed it as a joint health journey, part exercise, part science-backed support. The results were dramatic yet carefully managed. Trainor's face became leaner, her jawline more defined, and her energy levels improved. Sabera, who was already relatively fit, also experienced subtle but noticeable changes. Their story underscores a cultural shift. Weight loss medications are no longer confined to medical patients, they have become lifestyle choices, sometimes even romanticized as shared experiences. Cynthia Erivo, the pressure of production. During the extensive promotional tour for Wicked, Cynthia Erivo's transformation drew public scrutiny. Her frame appeared thinner, her ribs slightly visible, and her cheeks more angular. Though she has not commented on the use of medications, the visible change aligned with trends observed among other high-profile performers. Erivo's case illustrates the invisible pressure exerted by Hollywood productions. Long hours, demanding schedules, and the expectation of maintaining an idealized appearance create an environment where extreme measures, whether pharmaceutical, cosmetic, or behavioral, become almost inevitable. Eric Stonestreet, health and ethics intertwined. Eric Stonestreet, the beloved Modern Family actor, approached the medication differently. Diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in 2009, Stonestreet began taking Mounjaro in 2022 to manage his condition. He lost approximately 40 pounds, and his blood sugar stabilized. However, Stonestreet later became a spokesperson for the pharmaceutical company producing the drug. While medically justified, this dual role, patient and promoter, raises ethical questions. When celebrities publicize their transformations, the public may assume aesthetic motivation, regardless of medical necessity. Stonestreet's story highlights the fine line between health advocacy and inadvertent promotion of cosmetic use. Nikki Glaser, advocacy and controversy. Comedian Nikki Glaser has become one of the most vocal defenders of GLP-1 medications. During the 2025 Golden Globes, she opened with a joke referencing Ozempic, immediately signaling her position. In interviews, she doubled down, praising the drug's ability to help people achieve weight loss without shame. Her advocacy sparked controversy. Experts cautioned that promoting prescription medications as cosmetic tools can normalize potentially risky behaviors, especially among impressionable audiences. Glaser's story illustrates the tension between humor, celebrity influence, and public health messaging in the age of social media amplification. Ariana Grande, the toll of demanding roles. Ariana Grande's transformation during her time promoting Wicked was dramatic. Fans observed a noticeably thinner frame, pronounced collarbones, and hollowed cheeks at multiple award shows. Grande has addressed public concern, noting the pressure of demanding schedules and the scrutiny of millions of fans. Her case underscores a broader theme: even high-profile performers with significant resources face extraordinary pressure to maintain an appearance that aligns with industry expectations. Whether the change is pharmacologically assisted or the result of extreme physical demands, the impact on her health and public perception is profound. Lauren Alaina, transparency and accountability. Country star Lauren Alaina publicly admitted to using Mounjaro to assist with weight loss, framing it as part of a broader health and wellness strategy. Her transparency sparked discussion about the normalization of pharmaceutical interventions among young adults. Alaina's transformation, visible at award shows and performances, illustrated both the effectiveness of GLP-1 medications and the social tension they generate. The intersection of personal choice, public scrutiny, and industry standards creates a complicated landscape for young celebrities. Gracie McGraw, generational pressure. Gracie McGraw, daughter of Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, experienced rapid weight loss that drew attention from fans and the media. Photos revealed a slimmer, more angular frame, raising speculation about the influence of GLP-1 drugs. Her story reflects the generational aspect of Hollywood pressure. Growing up with parents who have navigated the public eye and industry expectations creates an environment where early exposure to extreme beauty standards can shape personal choices. McGraw's transformation exemplifies the compounding effects of fame, genetics, and societal expectation. Kathy Bates, a medical perspective. Kathy Bates offers a unique perspective. Diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in 2017, she began using Ozempic under medical supervision after years of weight loss through lifestyle changes. 80 pounds were lost naturally, 20 pounds were assisted by medication. Bates' experience reinforces that when used responsibly for its intended purpose, GLP-1 medications can be life-altering. However, her story also serves as a warning. Even medically supervised weight loss carries visible physical changes, reminding the public that the pressure to maintain a particular appearance is separate from the health benefits of the drug. By 2025, the widespread adoption of GLP-1 medications had reshaped Hollywood's standards of beauty. Red carpets showcased sharper jawlines, slimmer frames, and angular facial features, often accompanied by whispers of "the shot." Social media amplified the trend, normalizing pharmaceutical assistance as part of the lifestyle of the elite. Doctors began to report shortages, leaving patients with diabetes struggling to access essential medication. At the same time, Ozempic Face became a meme, a humorous yet unsettling acknowledgement of the side effects of rapid fat loss. The cultural message was clear: pharmaceutical intervention had become a new marker of social and aesthetic success. The phenomenon raises profound questions about health, ethics, and influence. Celebrities serve as both inspiration and cautionary example. Their transformations, while impressive, can encourage risky behavior among fans who may pursue similar results without medical supervision. The tension is palpable. Medical innovation intersects with the relentless pressure to conform, to look better, to achieve perfection. The human cost, physical, emotional, and psychological, is rarely discussed, buried beneath headlines celebrating the results. Hollywood's obsession with thinness and aesthetic control has evolved into a pharmaceutical phenomenon. What began as a diabetes treatment has become a cultural symbol of perfection, accessible to those with means and visibility. The stories of Claudia Oshry, Patti Stanger, Sunny Hostin, Lauren Manzo, Brooke Shields, Julianne Hough, Meghan Trainor, Daryl Sabara, Nikki Glaser, Ariana Grande, Lauren Alaina, Gracie McGraw, and Kathy Bates illustrate the spectrum, from medically necessary use to cosmetic pursuit, from candid honesty to carefully curated appearances. Behind each transformation lies a larger truth: the pursuit of beauty in Hollywood is relentless, often demanding extraordinary measures. Ozempic and its counterparts may promise control, speed, and results, but they also expose the fragile intersection of health, culture, and expectation. In the end, these stories are less about the celebrities themselves than about a society that equates value with appearance, speed with success, and thinness with worth.